Welcome to Onivia, League of Legends highlights. These are the best highlights from today's LPL matchup.
Who can influence that lane more?
Oh, this is so exciting. We've got one of the deadliest bot lanes in the likes of Kalista. Wrapping around again. We talked about the flash on Caitlyn. Croco is giving up his jungle to get Hope and Kael ahead. Doktum, no flash.
Nobody plays Zyra to farm. What are you talking about? Croco on the full gank. Zyra, is it enough? Because Kael is low, but Doktum is chunked and will be finished off. There's one. Kael should fall for this one as Hope is chasing a Milky Way. Is on the way. Croco is going to face check right into them. And Milky Way is set up for more. Hope will be chased down as well, surely, as Life should be able to get shields for Milky Way. It's Milky Way with a double on his signature Kindred. Hope turns it around. The Reaper is hunted instead. Life answers, but it's at least something for AL.
Pure bowling action for 6 minutes straight as Croco will head over the top side. He'll find Milky Way. Both of them have smite. Oh, actually, Croco does not have his.
Okay, and he forces Milky Way over the wall, so there we go. Smite onto that. Milky Way, no flash available. Ala just takes a freebie. Croco setting that one up for his top laner. Ultimately, a win for FPX there. They get themselves an objective. And I think doing a good job to read what Croco was trying to do. This is the least farm I've ever seen on a Zyra jungle because Croco is... Feels tense, doesn't it? But FPX, despite a fairly quiet early game, 2,000 gold up. Care has been found, locked up by the lightning. Gets a bit of damage down, but there we go. Croco finds his the hat trick on the board.
Tools right now to fight it, especially with Kennen ultimate being down. So FPX do have a chance of shoving in that mid lane.
Oh, Fate's
actually,
call. Milky Way is in the area as Kael flashes for a handshake. They just all in. Onto Doktum, and the roots are there from Croco as well. What a play from anyone's legend. Everyone's legends here in this game.
LPL made sure the world knows a couple of splits back. And Hope and Kael play so aggressively, shutting down Doktum. Now they can walk into River.
Kael gets a double route onto, Croco gets a double route, and Ala is here. ZDZ with the flash all out onto Ala. And sets up for Milky Way, but the Fate Seal gets Shanks into the plane. It's 2 for 1. Hope narrowly dodges the Q3, and Life can't.
No major objective being taken down, but this mid lane will get completely unguarded. There's no HP bars from AL to guard this one, so Doktum will definitely be chipping this one down. The TP coming through from Shanks to defend it.
Oh, he lands on a trap. It's beautiful from Doktum, but Shanks will flash to safety. This is the series we wanted. This is more like...
Beautiful.
I mean, the difference between ZDZ on Aurora versus ZDZ on Cassante.
Just give you Cassante, man.
Day, isn't it? we saw him getting the kill onto Ala's Renekton in the previous game as well. ZDZ just knows how to take over a game on Cassante, doesn't he? And honestly, I don't know why FPX was so into the Cassante top. It all feels so much better.
And the map is pretty much dead even. You see Ala with that cannon. He has the Void Grub's buff as well. They did manage.
W just goes into brushes. I don't think so though.
That is a pretty advantageous trade though for FPX right here. Oh,
knock up into Fate Sealed, and Shanks nearly one-shots Care. The root slam from Croco as well. Shanks tries to get onto this tower. They just want to finish the tower. They don't even care about the kills. Finish the tower they will. Now gold lead wrestle.
Over Milky Way. He's walking straight into that fog of war. Oh no.
He's walking towards them. And there we go. The roots come on through. Lamb's respite in time. It keeps Milky Way alive for the time being, but the hostile takeover keeps him in the play. He's flashed, but straight into the open arms of Ala. Shanks has gone down in the meantime, but so has ZDZ. And it's AL making a brush play this time. And Ala's going to try and defend that one. FPX, bit of a split decision here.
That's a little bit of a fake play. They're trying to utilize the fact they have the Herald to put pressure into that mid lane, but he's not trying to take the Baron down. He doesn't need to. He's got 20 carries with him.
He didn't use the ultimate. Milky Way denied entry by Ala, who just evaporates the health bars, gets a bit of a heal. There's Baron, but can they escape with their lives? Croco gets the bailout, and now the flank comes on through. Care tries to save the day, but Shanks actually sacrificed himself to make the kill happen. 3 remain for AL. They got the Baron. Can they get out? Life is trying to hold them in play, and Doktum gets a flank with a Hex Gate. Croco so low as KL dodges away from the Q. Milky Way still in the scene as well as he goes for a flank and Dogdom flashes into all three of them, but he loses his own life for the challenge. Croco down, Life is in a 1v2 at this point as Hope flashes towards him, gets a shield and gets out with his life.
way.
Milky Way in a 1v1 with KL. There's no way KL can take on the Kindred. Every Baron buff gone.
Force FPX to fight them, but they take too much damage in the process, and FPX just clear them. Now that mid lane tower is going to fall, and Care might be in trouble here. Shanks and Ale, well, looking toward, and AL do a great job right here, but the wraparound comes through, and Shanks dives too much forward, losing his life, and we're going live because there's more fighting.
Oh my god, it's already kicked off again, and Care's gone. Life chunked out as well as Croco hunts for a little bit more. Don't know if he'll be able to find it with the slow coming on through, but Hope is trying to chase.
With a threatening flank on the top side of the map, second mid lane tower is going to be going to the side of AL. Losing Care right there. It was also spotted towards the bot side, so they know they still have numbers advantage as Care doesn't have TP. He's gonna come back to life right now, but that's two very quick towers for AL. Hulk.
Croco tanks up the ace in the hole here, and AL just start this Drake off. FPX have to try and move in. Milky Way wasn't even here, he was showing on the mid wave. That's why AL are trying to just rush the dragon down, and rush it they will. Stranglethorns come on through, FPX away down mid lane, so they'll be able to get a tier 2 in trade.
Great stuff right there from AL, taking that dragon. However, as you mentioned, they're going to lose their tier 2 in the process, but now seeing two members of AL staying on the map, what stops FPX from just taking straight up their inhibitors? This is a 3 versus 5. If they kill them here, they could even end the game.
AL are playing with fire by making this trade. It's going to be a tier 2 for Ala and Shanks as Croco goes through a Hex Gate as well. Doesn't push for more, just trying to stop. A great snap decision on that mid lane.
Yeah, and that was very scary as well,
minions?
right? Because
The Winions? Oh my god, one more auto! It's gone down! They actually
Success.
get the inhib tower!
that
He's
was very...
spotted by ZDC, plants in the pit. ZDC is getting pretty chunked by the Baron at this point. FPX have had to back away because of the flank from Ala as well. And Baron half resets 7k, and in goes Ala to save the day. 1-for-1, but the Milkman is down. Ala hates yogurt confirmed as Hope dives in onto Doctor, and Croco finishes them off. AL are done with FPX's miracle run. They don't believe in miracles. They believe in the Wandering
Pushing
Ronin.
forward, both of them, for the winning team fight, for the winning handshake, and AL show that it was just a fluke. They're back.
The Wandering Ronin, 2 from LCK, 2 from WE, 1 from EDG, but they come together to form this team alongside Tabe, and AL keep their dreams alive. They make it into the 3rd round of the LPL playoffs.
What incredible.
These were the best highlights from today's LPL matchup. Click that subscribe button faster than Ramus can say.
Okay.
See you on the next one.